Hi, Blair Bisher, therapist and professor here. I help men to understand, heal, and overcome from problematic sexual behavior, porn addiction, sex addiction, repeated infidelity, and adjacent behaviors. One of the things that I've seen throughout my career, a taboo that still is over problematic sexual behavior that we don't see over different types of addiction. Isolation becomes a real problem as someone is trying to seek sustainable sexual integrity. So it's great when they engage in therapy. It's great when they can find group therapy, but oftentimes there's this gap in between sessions where it can become really difficult. I think even more than the gap, though, what's so difficult for many who are seeking sustainable sobriety is the isolation, especially if there's shame, self-critical thinking, guilt, internalizing, I guess there's something wrong with me. For sustainable sexual integrity to happen, there has to be community. There has to be a breaking of isolation. And so we've been working really hard to build a forum, a private forum, where men can understand and work together with like-minded people to build community, support one another, and move in healthier directions together. So now I kind of want to walk you through a little bit of what you'll see in the Circle community. First, you'll see where you've got your feed, where new posts from the community will pop up, and then a list of spaces to the left. We have a welcome space. We have a discussion space where you can respond to prompts, graphics, create your own posts, and engage as much as you'd like. Then we've got a daily check-in, where members can drop their 1 to 10 scale in the chat, engage with others, talk about how they're doing today. For resources, we have recommendations for books, support groups, software, frequently updated video library that I'm recording personally, as well as others that will be coming in, again, exclusive to members in the community. Then we've got a self-paced educational course, and this is called the Sexual Integrity Curriculum. This course guides you through the curriculum like you would in a session or sessions with me, or you would through the Sexual Integrity Workbook. Lessons of information, videos you can return to, go back to, watch it again, really try to understand it, as well as interactive exercises. So the homework that I would typically give after a session, there's video recordings that walk you through the exercises, as well as, of course, the exercises themselves. And you can find those exercises in the exercise tab. These are for your personal use, to be able to track progress, reference, come back to as needed, right, as a part of your process. Also, super excited about open forum. So many times when I run group once a week, and people will ask, hey, can I connect with people either for accountability or for support, and wanting to be able to offer that here. So we've got open forums where members in the community can just drop their thoughts, feelings, questions, challenges, celebrations, really anything you want, with other members being able to engage, ultimately fostering a community of understanding and growth and support. You know, I always like to say, I know what I know what I don't know, but I don't know what I don't know. And I think that's always what I've loved about group, but I think that's what the hope is here, being able to get at the unknown unknowns. And then the known unknowns, being able to kind of suss those out together. I've often said, I don't know if we ever figure this out. I think in general, I don't know if we figure many things out, but what we certainly do is grow in our understanding of them. And that, in my mind, is what the community serves as, is a place and an opportunity to really grow in our understanding of myself, of what it is that I'm trying to do, where it is that I'm trying to go. I wouldn't ever say that I have figured it out, but maybe I get to a point where I've certainly grown incredibly in my understanding, which is super exciting. Something really exciting about Circle is the ability to host events where members can host their own events. One event we've planned that I'll be hosting is the Sexual Integrity Workbook Boot Camp. So this is where together in the community we'll be going through discussing chapter by chapter, all 14 chapters of the Sexual Integrity Workbook. 1 week at a time together in real time. Additionally, members can launch their own video chat rooms where they can discuss and kind of have almost their own impromptu meeting all together. There can be a breakout session. So after a group finishes, there can be a breakout session for those that want to jump into the community and keep talking about the group topic. I always say that trying to get out of group every week, it's like trying to get out of church with my mother. It's like impossible to get out. It's a fantastic energy and conversation that goes on in group. You hate to end it. And so part of what I love about this community is really being able to continue that conversation in the community for those that want to carry it over from the group. And I also like the idea, if you can't make group, where I can come in and I can just drop impromptu videos updating people. Hey, here's what came up at group this week. Here was the highlight. Here was something that really surprised me. Here was the homework, etc. And then being able to have a forum, a conversation, responding to that video and engaging in that way. So again, I think this is super exciting potential here. Another reason that we've created this community is for access to care. We all know that being able to get care, get support, get help can be costly, can be difficult. Schedules can be challenging. So what I like about the community is it really offers a very affordable path, just like the group does, to be able to gain a ton of information and knowledge and really be able to grow together in a very cost-effective way. I want to make it clear that this community was really built to benefit you. We want this to be a completely safe space, as much as we can monitor and moderate it. So for members to share, learn, engage, it's private. It's secure for all members, and all members are approved by me. So to get into the community, I have to meet with the individual and approve them to enter into the community. So I am super excited to kick this off. Please sign up here, message me if you have any questions or interest in joining. So I'm super excited to celebrate the launch of our Sustainable Sexual Integrity Circle community.